Hey everyone, it's BigSmoons with the Platinum Review, where I talk about the games that I have the Platinum Trophy or 100% on and what it took to get there. I also review the games based on the amount of fun I had. Today, we are going to talk about ABZÜ. ABZÜ is an adventure exploration game that was developed by Giant Squid Studios and released in 2016. Some of the developers here also worked on Journey, and ABZÜ shares some parallels in how the story is told. The game was included with PlayStation Plus in May 2017 and is currently on PlayStation Now. Let's get started. ABZÜ starts off with you waking up floating in the ocean. You dive down and the game begins. And what a beautiful game it is. ABZÜ is to the ocean what Journey was to the desert. Your nameless diver just starts by moving forward through the area. There is no explicit story, and the game is linear in the sense that you must go one direction to progress. The individual areas are vast expanses of ocean, primed for exploration. There is something else going on here, as you explore ruins and find robots and pyramid figures. The walls are painted with a story of ocean life and ancient beings. There isn't much to piece together, as the general consensus is the pyramids are bad and the sea life is good. Even the dangerous sea creatures are safer than the robotic machines here in the ocean. The gameplay here is swimming and exploring while saving the ocean creatures. The concept is simple, and the execution is done wonderfully. There is a Disney film called Fantasia, where orchestral music is paired with animation to tell a story. ABZÜ has a similar vibe. Every image is paired with a song that comes together as a piece of art. This video could be an hour long just showing still shots of the environment and how great they look. But that would be a disservice to how well the developers mesh the visuals with the audio. There are several scenes I decided to cut from the final video so that people who watched and wanted to play had the opportunity to experience them firsthand. I give ABZÜ an 8 out of 10 for fun. I debated going lower with the score, but I spent so much time smiling that it didn't feel right to deduct points. There are only about 3 to 4 hours here for 100% completion. The game is sparse on story, and there are parts out of the water that fall flat for me. ABZÜ is shining when you are watching the ocean life or riding on the back of sea animals. The music here beautifully complements the action. There are parts where the action is building and the music swells up with it. These parts put a huge grin on my face. The music and the art design are really what makes ABZÜ special. I do recommend people play this game for the calming effect it has, if nothing else. Let's talk trophies. There are 12 trophies needed for the 100%. There is no platinum trophy up for grabs here. Most of these are missable. You will only obtain one trophy for beating the game. However, most of them will probably come naturally. You can obtain one as soon as the game starts by leaping out of the water. Swim down and shoot up. Ride on the back of a sea creature and do a spin. Burst through 15 schools of fish. I think you would actively have to dodge the fish to miss this one. Throughout the game, there are meditation statues. Find them all for a trophy, and sit on one to watch one creature eat another for an additional trophy. Speaking of finding things, find all the hidden pools of fish and all the secret shells for a couple more trophies. There are 4 secret trophies. 3 of them require you to ride certain sea creatures, with one of those 3 requiring you to jump out of the water. The final secret trophy is for finding a secret area. ABZÜ is a beautiful journey from start to finish. You feel like you're making an impact in the ocean that you leave behind as you progress through the game. Seeing everything is worth it, and the only trophy that feels like extra work is collecting the shells. These are easy enough to find, even though there are 19 of them. Because of that, I recommend you get that 100%. Thanks for watching, everyone. I love playing smaller games, even though they don't reward you with a platinum trophy sometimes. To me, smaller indie titles can be some of the best games. You can tell how much heart the developers put into a game without the reward of multiple millions of dollars. That's not to say that AAA games can't be good, but indie titles will always have a special place in my heart. I'm still streaming occasionally on Twitch. I have finally started putting a dent in Final Fantasy XIV trophies. Follow me there and pop in while I'm streaming. And most importantly, remember to always be good to yourself. Thank you.